Good evening and welcome back to the channel. I'm in North Wales. I'm actually in a place called Prestatyn, and as you can see behind me is a complex. No, it's not a concentration camp. It's actually Pontins holiday camp. I booked a couple of nights stay here. I have been here before about 3 years ago. I didn't do a video then, so I know what to, or sort of know what to expect. So I'm going to go in. Looking on Tripadvisor, it's not rated very well. In fact, some of the actual feedbacks are unbelievable. They range from do not go here, please don't take your family there, don't waste your money. I've just read there are thousands upon thousands of bad feedbacks. So let's pop in. Is Pontins in Prestatyn as bad as people say? One way to find out. Thank you.
This looks right. Should we go in here? Go on then.
Right, the first room they've given us is the room directly across, which is 811. I've just been in. It's absolutely tiny. The bedroom is actually in the kitchen, so I've just been to reception and asked them could they possibly change it. Wasn't a problem, staff were fine. I just explained that it's too small. I mean, I know it's only me staying in it, but they are ridiculously small. And as far as I can remember, I did book the standard room, and that's a tiny room. Anyhow, they've changed it and they've moved me now to the other side of the holiday camp, which is block 66 and room 336. I know this is a one-way system. We have to follow it right round, and they said it was by the swimming pool, which is basically by the entrance, so we'll have to go the full circuit of the holiday camp. Right, there we go, block 66. Block 66. I mean, this is just, they've got a bird issue, and as you can probably hear amongst the kids screaming, as you can see, look at the feces here, unbelievable. But as you can see up there, that's where the bird sounds are coming from. They are up there living in the eaves of the roof, and a lot of wasps as well. So look at that, that is just absolutely disgusting. Anyhow, let's go and check the room out. None of this looks like it's been cleaned either. So I'm in room 336. Is this it? No, room 334. Where's this room? 336. Straight away as I walk in, I've noticed the door itself. I don't like the look of that. Completely split all the way up. And as you can see on the floor. So, has this been cleaned? Absolutely filthy. So the room hasn't been cleaned or mopped, anything at all. You can see how filthy it is all the way along. Right, one thing I did notice when you come in, if you've ever been to these Pontins holiday camps, you normally walk into a big black plasticky leather couch, which is normally situated just in front of the window. Try not to sit on them because they're normally covered in that much grime and dust. They're about 20-30 years old. They're normally covered in grime and dust, but they're normally positioned in front of this window, and it converts into a bed. God forbid anybody who wants to sleep in it. Because they're sticky, covered in sand, covered in biscuits and everything. And it's like 30 years worth of grime. You're lucky. I don't even sit on them, to be honest with you. But I've noticed this time, I've turned up and they've got a bed in the living room with what looks like fairly new mattresses. Pillowcases. They have been used, but they're not dirty. They're not dirty, if you know what I mean, looking at these. And the quilt itself doesn't look too bad. Curtain rail is hanging down, as you can see. And I just love the windows here. They don't have window cleaners, never do have. I mean, I just don't like this door one bit. That doesn't look safe. Last time I came here, or the Pontins in Southport, the wardrobe had no top on it. Well, at least this one's got a top on it. I mean, the caster, I don't think casters are meant to be that way, lying sideways, but at least I've got a wardrobe with one hanger. Floor again, absolutely minty. You don't take your shoes off when you come to these places because you just stick to the floor. Under the table, I mean, I've just walked in. This hasn't been cleaned. There's a weird smell. There is a weird smell in here, and I don't know what it is, but it's weird. So I'll have to open these windows. Oh God, look at this. Look at the cobwebs. They're on the inside of the window. I'm gonna have to try and open this to get a bit of smell. I'm frightened to push these windows in case they fall out. Look at the cobwebs. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that cobwebs. Hope you can see them. I don't think these windows ever get cleaned. The windowsill, it's just minty. Absolutely minty. There we go. Let's have a look at the microwave. Not too bad, to be honest with you. Seen it worse. Sink, just left to drain out from the looks of it. So I'll let you have a little look at the kitchen. Here's the fun bit now. Toaster. Top of the hob doesn't look too bad. Let's do the kettle check. These are sometimes a nightmare. Oh my God, I wouldn't even use inside that kettle. No way, I'm not even going to use that kettle. If I need a drink, I'll boil a pan. 3 cups, 3 saucers. Oh, 4 plates, you get an extra plate. 3 glasses. I think these rooms must be for 3 people. Let's have a look at this. Again, if you come, you need to clean the utensils, clean everything before you use them. You just would not use these. I mean, look at that. You just wouldn't use that at all. I mean, they even feel sticky as I'm picking them up. Minty, absolutely minty. Oh, someone's given me washing up liquid. a full bottle of washing up liquid, but unfortunately no one's done any washing up from the looks of it. Nothing under there at all in the cupboard underneath. Absolutely nothing underneath. And there's the pans. The only pan I like to check is the frying pan, because you can never ever use the frying pan. I've seen worse, but they're one of those pans that the moment you actually try and use it, you know what's going to happen. Everything's going to stick to it. Do you know what? It's a shame that they've let these places go. A team of cleaners coming in, giving them a good scrub. That's what I don't understand. The grill. I won't be eating here. I never do. I mean, look at that. So, you know, this is based on the people who've been here before. You don't leave this stuff for other people to clean. You know, the cleaners are here not to clean up after you. But it's so minty. Unbelievable. And the oven, well, you can't see inside the oven, but again, I won't be using it. You can see down there. See the grime, the dirt down there. This floor has not been cleaned. There's a brush and pan. They've left a brush and pan, so I'm not sure if they expect the people who have hired these rooms for a length of time, do they expect the people to come in and then start cleaning? Right, let's have a little look at the fridge. Oh my God, that stinks. Good job this isn't smell-o-vision. Random chip. It's not being cleaned again. The people have took the stuff out and the fridge has been left again. Again, it's not, I don't know if the cleaners are meant to clean the chalets to that extent, but I would think it's down on the people to leave them in the state that they found them in. But with Pontins, is that the state they found them in? Yeah, even this down there, look, the trim coming off the cupboard. The lecky's not included, by the way, so you have to put your electric in yourself. I've already gone and put the electric in. You can put it in via your credit card. If you look at this here now, you can either do it on here by scanning and logging onto the site, or you can go to the machines which are in the main hall, which I went to straight away because I knew what I was doing, and you just scan the back of your key, and that then logs onto the room that you're staying in, and you put your amount in and it prints off a receipt, and that is automatically put on to the system, which is fantastic because I only put a £5 in to see if it was working, and straight away, I don't know if you can see that, but I've only got £4.30 registered. So I put a £5 in literally 2 or 3 minutes ago and 70 pence has gone already. I'll then turn you around this way so you can see it from here. It's what I expect. It's Pontins, you'd expect this. You have your television, which I love. I love the televisions, the way they say, this remote, do not remove the TV, is chipped. Like you are going to try and rob that telly. Why would you want to rob that telly? Let's have a little look in the cupboards. Again, just need a clean out. Right, into the bedroom. There we go. Minty again on there. Doesn't look like the floor's been cleaned. Well, the floor obviously hasn't been cleaned. There's your curtains. Fabulous, look at them. Look at them. I've just walked in the room. And again, we have the cobwebs. This time with a spider in it, this time. if you can see it. And as you can see, this room's definitely not being cleaned because behind the bed there's a Mars wrapper. So someone's ate a Mars bar in bed. It's just, oh, and a random chocolate biscuit on the window ledge. It's just, look at the kit, just look at the windows. I could say this was one of the worst accommodations I've ever stayed in, but it isn't, because I've stayed in worse accommodation than this. But this is filthy, absolutely disgusting. I mean, the curtain's just hanging off. Now this is the thing that I don't like. If you look at this bed here, the same again. The quilts look fairly okay, but I don't bother with any of these. I bring my own sleeping bag. So I just get into my sleeping bag and I'm comfortable. I can take that home and wash it. The bed, you can see on that, mattress protector. But then on the other side is one of the old mattresses, which you would not lie on, because trust me, you can actually see the springs are coming through. There's actually food all on this one, look. You can, I don't know if that's picking up on the camera, but you can feel them springs sticking out of the bed. So, you know, if there was 4 people in here, then someone's unfortunately going to get that mattress. Look at that mattress there compared to the one with the mattress cover on. These are fairly new. That's the old style. The bedding, I've seen worse bedding than this. If you look on one of my other Pontins videos, you will see that the bedding was a lot worse than this. Hello, fly. And now here's the bathroom. They must have fun in these places, because straight away a broken bath edge with a little bit of filler. I'll just show you. I'm sick of talking about it, to be honest with you. It's just neglect. That's your bath. It's one of them 3/4 baths for disability. A little seat built into the bath. This shower is constantly dripping, and I think that grill over there, as you can see, might be slightly broke. There's definitely a noise coming from somewhere. One thing I did notice when I first walked into the room is your sink. Let's turn these lights on. There's the sink, tiny little sink, but it's usable. One thing I did notice when I walked in was the toilet. Now, I'm quite a tall fella. It works. I'm quite a tall fella, but I don't know about you, but you can see where they've had some sort of holder here, which is hanging off the wall. Looks like a soap dish holder. I can't understand why a soap, unless that can't be for the toilet roll. It looks like a soap dish holder to me, but why would it be there when the sink is over there? Now, the thing I've got a problem with is, we can close that door. Is it just me, or how do you sit on the toilet with the toilet dispenser in the way? Let me spin round and try this for a laugh. Now, I'm not going to use the toilet, but as you can see, the toilet's behind me. I can't, I physically can't get onto the toilet, unless I'm going to have to sit on it sideways and spin round. You can't physically fit on that toilet, look. Your body is not going to go over that side of the toilet. I've just tried. So you've got to sit on sideways and then turn your legs round. I mean, why so big a dispenser? One of the little toilet rolls on the wall would have been fine. Or even on that side. Anyhow. That's going to be a bit of a difficulty, especially if you're disabled. How would you sit on that toilet? The dispenser is too close. Even if I go from above, you can see. So, spin you back around. So there you have your little tour of my apartment. They're called apartments. I say chalets, but they're called apartments. Here at Pontins in Prestatyn. Minty, as usual. I'll have to spin you around now, let you have a look at the mattress or the beds. There we go again. Do you know what? It's dated, it's old. But put a couple of deep clean cleaners in and go through the place. Literally, that's all it would take, and it would make it a far better accommodation for people to stay in. You know, a couple of repairmen to do the jobs that are broke, things that are broke, like the window. You know, take the grill off, take it off, rather than leave it dangling off. I don't understand why. You know, okay, people should leave it clean, but if they've found it like this, then what do you expect people to do? Right, let's have a little look around the camp. Random moped. And as you get further down, as you can see, it doesn't look like anyone's brushed here for a while. There's a Queen Vic pub. It doesn't look open at the moment. We'll check it out later on, see if it'll be open. Oh.
There you go.
I passed this area on the way in. I said I'll have a little closer look at it. I don't know if they're actually starting to open. Man, you know, they wouldn't put the figures in until they cleared the land. So I think this has been some sort of activity park, and they've just let it grow over. You wouldn't move the figures in, then decide to clean the ground. It has been some sort of activity park, and they've just let it go from the looks of it. A random car in the middle of nowhere, unless that was the entrance into the park. Oh no, you don't put anything in because it's all ripped out. I don't think it's working. So it's just been dumped here. And there you go. It's a shame an area like this for the kids could be running around. Maybe it's a safety issue, I don't know. Anybody know why this area has been closed in Pontins? Put in the comments down below. Just litter thrown everywhere. Well, I'm not sure if this is actually open. I'm sure during my stay I'll find out. Not a lot of activity going on. Right, this area looks like some sort of bouncy castle, but this has not been opened. You can tell straight away by just having a look at that castle just there. Some sort of trampoline or castle, some blow up area, but just looking at that one there, you can see that's not being activated. In fact, all of them, none of these have been used for a long time. So I'm in the room, I've been given my welcome pack. So let's see what we've got here. So we have on the front of it a map of the Pontins Park. So it's the usual welcome letter saying thank you for coming, and it gives you details about how to use your heater and the water supply, where to get your electric, and that's your entertainment, which is usually just the blue coats doing all the entertainment. So that's what's on in the afternoon throughout the week. And that's what's on during the evening throughout the week. Your times for the opening hours for the pool. And your leisure activities and opening times. It's the crazy golf, the formula racing, fun bikes, trampolines. Doesn't mention anything about the inflatables, as I said. Probably they're not in use. We're just having a little look at this overflow. I've been here 4 days and this has been going for the last 4 days. So God help the room that's behind that with damp. Well, it's time to wrap up this video. Pontins here in Prestatyn. What can I say? Well, as you can see from the video, I've looked around, I've picked out some of the worst places, I'll be honest with you. And pointed out some of the things that are wrong with the place. That's all I can say. Regarding it as a holiday home, I've been here 4 days. I decided to stay the full length, the 4 days, because we had the weather. It's been lovely here, except for yesterday, it went a little bit cloudy. But for 4 days, it's been okay. It's nice to see the fact that they've changed all the beds now. They've got rid of all the old, used to be old couches. They got rid of them and replaced them with brand new single beds. The facilities on the camp, what you've got to think about is the fact the price that you pay for this holiday. The facilities on the camp, there is a swimming pool, indoor swimming pool. I haven't used it. The arcades, children's entertainment, evening entertainment, even though a lot of it, I'd say 70% of it is blue coat doing the entertainment. There was a group on last night, I must admit, they were very good. Tuesday night there was another duo on, they were good. So out of 4 nights entertainment, they've had 2 good acts on. If it's a base, I mean, I've used this as a base to travel to Llandudno, to travel to Rhyl, do other vlogs. As a base, it's fine. For the price, it's ridiculous for the price. It's just, you know, 4 nights stay here was £89. Now that's based on 3 people sharing the apartments. They call them apartments, I call them chalets. £89 for a family of 3 for 4 nights. Couldn't get any cheaper than that. You've got to bring your own bedding. You have to bring your own towels. Basically, class it as camping. What would you bring if you were camping? There seems to be debris thrown everywhere. There's litter all over the grass areas, but that's down to the people who have come here. They haven't purposely thrown litter everywhere. It's the people who have stayed here have been just dumping the litter. Empty cans, empty bottles. A lot of it does need a good brush. And some of the facilities look like they've just been neglected. But as a base for a holiday, I don't think it's bad. And one thing I will say, and I've said this on loads and loads of videos, this is a budget for a family. Not everybody can afford to fly off to Spain or wherever with their family. This might be someone's actual holiday for the year. I mean, I don't class it as a holiday. You probably might not class it as a holiday. But this is someone's holiday. There are lots of couples here with toddlers under 5. So the fact that they can use the pool, there's a beach 2 or 3 minutes away, it's an empty space, loads and loads of space for them to run around in. That is someone's holiday. And I can understand why people come. Prices here are a little bit expensive, but then again, the camp has to pay somehow for itself. Would I come back? Yes, I would come back. I'd come back and use it again as a base. I'll be honest with you, this is the second time I've been to Prestatyn, and it's a lot better than it was the first time. It might not look it on the video, but trust me, they're going round, they're cleaning. Even last night, part of the main entertainment room was blocked off, where they'd been cleaning the carpets, because there was the main carpet in the hall. Half of it was blocked off with tables and chairs to let it dry. They're cleaning the place. I've seen cleaners round about. I've seen lawn mowers going around. It's a very big site, and I know it gets slagged to death on Tripadvisor. But I will come back. If I was coming over to North Wales, and if there's, you've got to work out, if there's 3 of you staying 4 nights, what's that? £7.50 each per night for £89. So there you go. That brings me to a close for this video. Thanks for watching. There's not much more I can say. You can judge it yourself. Put in the comments down below, would you come to Pontins here in Prestatyn? As I've said, I will come back. But I'm going to love you and leave you now. I've been going on a bit too much. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've liked this video. Of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next video. From me, Paul, as Who Knows Where, here in Pontins, Prestatyn. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.